Meghan Markle literally decided to do something of a disappearing act. A song made famous, of course, by the hit group Shalimar way back in the 80s. But seemingly Meghan is missing. But what's the true reason why? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you. By the way, welcome to September. I know, can't believe it, can you? Where has this year gone? I know people often say that, but it has really rattled on at speed. And I don't know about you, but I get really fed up when you go out and see things in the shops like Christmas cards, Christmas decorations. It takes the true spirit of it away. And when you think about it, years ago, people didn't see things like that until November, did you? It put you in a seasonal spirit. Now, literally, you're hammered home very early on if you must be doing this. With the cost of living crisis, do people truly need that pressure? Some might say, of course, there's some pressure on the former royal known as Meghan Markle. As ever, though, let me explain. Let's have a wave. How are you? Yes, you thought I'd forgotten, you see. I thought I'd trick you. Yes, you see. This is keeping you on your toes, isn't it? The beautiful Houses of Parliament still behind me today. And as ever, thank you. Nice to see you. Yeah, I just like it. We have to have a giggle, don't we? Yes. Meghan Markle, though, was something of a bit of a mystery. She was like one of the mystery ghosts in one of my favourite cartoons, Scooby-Doo. Remember that? You see, as Harry launched his Invictus, Heart of Invictus documentary, a lot of people pointed out that Meghan almost was very reticent to appear. It's incredible to think, isn't it? Meghan the shrinking violet. I don't think so. But as a very well-placed source pointed out to me, very closely, who worked on that documentary, I might point out, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, Meghan deliberately didn't want to really appear in said documentary. She didn't mind, looking sweetly on and applauding and smiling and being, sort of head to toe in designer clothes, but certainly didn't want to get too involved. Now, as you know, if you've seen snippets or read bits, this really shows Prince Harry at his most vulnerable, claiming he's nervous ahead of a speech and really relying very much on his wife, the former actress Meghan Markle. You can truly see who rules the roost. As a source pointed out to me, it's a very clever tactic by Meghan because, quite frankly, she does not want to be associated with all the negative press. And by that, you see, she never speaks about her own mental health, her own problems ongoing as such. She lets that come out via publicity, PR agencies, stuff like that. Harry, meanwhile, has spoken about himself endlessly with Oprah Winfrey, the Apple broadcast, the podcast. You just cannot get him to shut up about his very privileged life and how hard it's actually been. But as that source pointed out to me, this is very much a strategic ploy by Meghan Markle. You see, a lot of people then would say, well, look how difficult she's had it. Nobody really knew what was going on behind closed doors. Look what she's had to put up with the former royal known as Prince Harry. How hard must it have been? This hopefully elicits sympathy and also a bigger picture further down the line, if you get my picture. You see, for Meghan, she's very much playing a long game, and whichever way you look at it, Prince Harry is now detailed, doctored, and more importantly, very much on record of saying how difficult it's been in his life, even going back pre-Meghan. So, of course, many people might say she was brave to take on this particular individual, yet love conquered all. However, her silence about herself and what she's gone through, particularly being a non-supportive wife when such a husband has had to face the royal courts of justice over here in the United Kingdom and attend the coronation alone, well, just how supportive really is Meghan Markle been? As ever, over to you. This is a developing story, and when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.